Tom is a young man. He lives in a small town. His house is simple, but it is enough for him. Tom believes life should be easy. He does not like stress, rules, or hard work. He thinks working every day is tiring and boring. Tom wants to enjoy life without effort. Every morning, the sun rises early, but Tom is still sleeping. Birds sing outside his window, but he does not hear them. His alarm clock rings many times, but he turns it off and sleeps again. Tom likes to sleep late. He feels happy when he sleeps without worry. When Tom finally wakes up, it is usually very late. Sometimes it is 11 in the morning. Sometimes it is even noon. He stretches his arms and smiles. He thinks, this is a good life. He gets out of bed slowly. He washes his face and looks at himself in the mirror. He sees no hurry on his face. He likes that. Tom goes to the kitchen. He opens the fridge. There is some bread and milk. He eats slowly. He does not rush. He sits at the table and enjoys his food. While eating, he thinks about nothing important. He does not plan his day. He does not make goals. He just eats and relaxes. After breakfast, Tom sits on the sofa. He turns on the television. He watches shows, movies, and cartoons. Sometimes he watches the news, but he does not like it. The news talks about work, money, and problems. Tom changes the channel quickly. He wants happy things only. Hours pass, but Tom does not notice time. He feels comfortable. He lies down and uses his phone. He watches videos and laughs. He sends messages to friends. He does not feel tired because he does nothing hard. Outside, people are busy. They go to work. They open shops. They clean streets. Cars move fast. People walk quickly. Everyone looks busy. Tom sees them from his window and feels proud. He thinks he is smarter than them. He thinks they are wasting their lives by working. Tom has a friend named Jack. Jack is very different. Jack wakes up early every day. He wakes up at 6 in the morning. He takes a shower, eats breakfast, and goes to work. Jack works in an office. He is not rich, but he is careful. He saves money. He plans his future. Jack often visits Tom. When Jack comes, Tom is usually at home, wearing comfortable clothes. Tom smiles and says, "Welcome. Sit and relax." Jack sits, but he looks around and feels worried. Jack asks, "Tom, did you find a job?" Tom laughs loudly. He says, "Why should I work? Life is short. Work is hard. I want an easy life." Jack shakes his head. He says, "But money is important. You need money to live." Tom answers, "Money comes and goes. I don't worry." Jack feels sad but does not argue much. He knows Tom does not like advice. Jack stands up and leaves for work again. Tom watches him go and feels happy. He thinks Jack is tired and stressed, but he himself is free. In the afternoon, Tom feels hungry again. He eats some snacks. He drinks tea. He listens to music. He feels calm. He thinks his life is perfect. He believes nothing can go wrong. But sometimes, a small worry comes into his mind. He thinks about money for a short moment. He looks at his wallet. There is some money inside, but not much. He tells himself it is enough. He pushes the worry away and smiles again. In the evening, Tom goes outside. He walks slowly in the street. He sees people coming back from work. They look tired. Some look angry. Some look quiet. Tom thinks, "I am lucky. I don't have this life." He buys cheap food and eats it happily. At night, Tom returns home. He watches more TV. He lies on his bed and uses his phone. He feels no pressure. He feels free. Before sleeping, he thinks again, easy life is the best life. He closes his eyes with a smile. He does not know what tomorrow will bring. For now, he is happy. He sleeps peacefully, believing that an easy life will always stay the same. The next morning, Tom wakes up later than usual. He feels hungry, but also a little worried. He walks to the kitchen slowly. He opens the fridge. It looks empty. There is no bread. There is no milk. There is only a bottle of water. Tom stands quietly for a moment. This has never happened before. He opens the cupboard. He searches carefully. There is nothing useful. No rice. No snacks. No tea. Tom feels uncomfortable. His stomach makes a small noise. He sits on a chair and thinks. He tells himself it is not a big problem. He thinks he can buy food from outside. Tom goes to his room and takes his wallet. He opens it and looks inside. There is no money. He checks again. He turns the wallet upside down. Still nothing. His smile slowly disappears. His heart beats faster. He feels fear for the first time in a long while. Tom sits on the bed. He looks at the wall. He feels confused. He thinks, what should I do now? He has no food and no money. He thinks about his easy life. Suddenly, it does not feel easy anymore. Tom decides to go outside. He thinks maybe he can borrow money from someone. He walks slowly to Jack's house. On the way, he sees people going to work. They look busy, but they are walking with purpose. Tom feels different today. He does not feel proud. He feels small. When Tom reaches Jack's house, he knocks on the door. Jack opens the door. He looks surprised to see Tom early in the day. Jack smiles gently and asks, "Are you okay?" Tom looks down. He feels shy. He says, "I have no food and no money." His voice is quiet. Jack listens carefully. He does not laugh. He does not shout. He invites Tom inside. Jack gives him water and food. Tom eats quickly. He is very hungry. After eating, Tom feels a little better, but his heart feels heavy. Jack sits in front of him. He says calmly, "Tom, life is not always easy. Sometimes we must work to live." Tom does not answer. He looks at the floor. He feels ashamed. He remembers all the times he laughed at Jack. He remembers all the advice he ignored. Jack continues, "I don't like hard work every day, but I do it because I need to live. I want to feel safe. I want a future." Tom listens carefully. These words feel different today. They feel real. He understands them more than before. After some time, Tom thanks Jack and leaves. He walks back home slowly. The streets look different now. He sees shops, offices, and workers. He sees effort everywhere. He realizes that the easy life he loved was supported by money he did not earn. At home, Tom sits alone. The house feels quiet and empty. He turns on the TV, but he does not enjoy it. He turns it off. He lies on the bed, but he cannot relax. His mind is full of thoughts. He thinks about tomorrow. He thinks about next week. He thinks about the future. For the first time, he feels scared of doing nothing. The next day, Tom wakes up early. The sun is still low in the sky. He feels tired, but also strange. He washes his face and looks at himself in the mirror. He looks serious. He does not smile easily like before. Tom puts on clean clothes. He goes outside. He decides to look for work. His legs feel heavy, but he keeps walking. He asks people in shops. Some say no. Some do not answer. Tom feels tired and embarrassed, but he does not stop. After many hours, he finds a small shop owner. The man needs help cleaning and arranging items. The work is simple but tiring. Tom feels unsure, but he says yes. It is his first job. The first day is very hard. Tom's hands hurt. His back hurts. He feels slow and weak. He wants to quit many times. But he remembers his empty wallet and empty fridge. He continues working. At night, Tom goes home. His body is tired, but his mind feels different. He feels proud in a small way. He earned a little money. It is not much, but it is his own. Days pass. Tom continues working. He still likes rest, but he understands work now. He learns balance. He sleeps earlier. He wakes up earlier. His life is not as easy as before, but it feels more real. One evening, Tom meets Jack again. Tom smiles and says, "You were right." Jack smiles back. They sit together and talk. Tom feels thankful. Tom now knows that an easy life without effort cannot last. He learns that work gives safety, respect, and peace. His life changes slowly, one day at a time.